Hey Sarah, did you see the photos from our honeymoon? Oh, hello Emma. Yes, I did see them. I posted them on social media. Please comment on them soon. Of course I saw them. Looks like you had a wonderful honeymoon in the medievals. It was absolutely amazing. Did you see the bungalow overlooking the water we stayed in? Yes, it looked beautiful. The water was so clear and blue. We spent $30,000 on it. I can't believe we got to stay in such an amazing bungalow. It was the best experience ever. Wow, that's quite a luxurious trip. Spending $30,000 on a honeymoon is incredibly extravagant. Well, for a special occasion like this, it's only natural. Besides, we should spend what we earn. After all, we're a power couple, a doctor and a nurse. I see. That's great, Emma. It's admirable how cool and nonchalant you are about spending money. Oh, sorry if I sounded like I was bragging. It must be tough for you lower-class folks who can't even afford a vacation. Excuse me? I mean, your husband Jack is just a lowly manual laborer, right? And you're just a part-time worker. There's no way such a poor couple could afford a vacation. Actually, we're not really into traveling or going out much. What? That's unbelievable. We're busy every day, so we prefer to relax at home during our time off. If you work hard, you should play hard too. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably can't afford to go out because you don't earn enough. That's not it at all. We just have different priorities. It must be tough with your husband being lower class. A lower class carpenter probably has a tough job with low pay, and your part-time job probably doesn't contribute much to the household incomes. So, no wonder you can't afford to go out even if you want to. Emma, that's enough. Can you please stop? I've been quiet, but you've gone too far insulting our jobs like that. Oh, sorry. I guess I accidentally said what I was thinking. Excuse me? Wow, are you for real? The reality is that everyone thinks this way deep down, you know. Lower-class people have to work hard every day getting all sweaty outside, yet their pay is so low. Lower-class people are just used as labor. Unlike us successful couples, you and Jack are losers in life. How do you say such horrible things? It's incredibly rude to look down on other people's job. Well, since we're being rude anyways, let me ask you something. Are you two still renting? Yes, we're renting a house. Why do you ask? Wow, you're even more pitiful than I imagined. How embarrassing that you build houses for others as a lower-class worker but can't even own your own home. Excuse me? Actually, we're planning to build our own house. Of course, it'll be a beautiful home for us. A doctor couple, if you like. We could let you build it for us. I'll graciously provide work for the lower-class couple. What an incredibly rude attitude. Your condescending, graciously provide work comment is so offensive. Well, we're clearly superior in terms of income and social status. Oh, but now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I want to trust a low-class couple with building our house. We wouldn't want a poorly built new home. I guess we should go with a reputable large company for this kind of thing. This is ridiculous. We wouldn't build your house even if you begged us. The way you look down on people, that kind of attitude will come back to bite you someday. Don't get upset just because you're not getting the job I was so kindly offering. Well, keep struggling with this poor life. I think this conversation is over, Emma. Goodbye.
Hey, Sarah. My brother contacts you. Just ignore him, okay?
What's wrong? Did you have a fight with Tom?
It didn't even get to that point. Actually, Tom contacted me. He said they're building a new house.
Oh, I heard about that from Emma. They finished their honeymoon and now they're building a new house.
Then Tom asked me to build it for them. Of course, I was planning to give him a discount as his brother. But get this. He wanted me to build it for just $10,000.
What? You mean $10,000 total, not a $10,000 discount? That's impossible. A two-story house with a basement garage for just $10,000.
There's no way I could do that. So I refused.
So that's why you're having issues with your brother?
He complains about my job and income all the time. But he sure acts entitled when he wants something. He even got angry and called me a lower-class carpenter when I refused. That's why I've decided I'll never build a house for them. If Emma contacts you, please refuse as well.
Of course, I'll refuse with every fiber of my being. I already turned down Emma when she talked to me about it.
Oh, did she say something to you too?
Emma consulted me about the house too, but more of that, she insulted our jobs. She was so condescending, saying she'd graciously provide work for us, like I was supposed to be grateful.
Who do they think they are? Those two are the worst.
That's why I got angry too. I told her we wouldn't build it even if they begged.
They really are the opposite of us, aren't they? I respect doctors and nurses. They do important work. That doesn't give them the right to look down on other people's jobs. This really shows how incompatible we are with my brother and his wife. Let's keep our distance from them from now on.
I completely agree. Anyways, let's both do our best at work today. Catch you later. Hey Sarah, I guess you really are a poor couple, more than I imagined, living in a place like that. Emma, what are you talking about? What? I just saw you coming out of a rundown house. I know you're renting, but how can you live in such a disapplicable place? It looks like it would collapse in a strong wind. Emma, what are you doing in this area? Aren't you living in a luxurious high-rise near the station? Actually, we're thinking of buying a house somewhere around here. I was just taking a walk to get a feel for the neighborhood. Then I saw this incredibly rundown house. And you saw me coming out of it, huh? I was wondering who could possibly live in such a place, and then you came out. I couldn't help but laugh. Life can be funny sometimes. It's quite rude to laugh at someone's house. Anyone would laugh at a house like that. It must be at least 50 years old. It's old and ugly with cracks up the wall. Don't you think it's stupid to pay rent for such dump? It is 50 years old and quite old, but that means the rent is cheap. I guess it's tough when your husband has a lower class job, living in a drafty old house just to save on rent. There you go again, calling my husband lower class. Well, it's true, isn't it? Making his wife live in such a miserable condition with his low salary? I could never do it. I'd rather be homeless than live in a house like that. I'm actually quite happy with that house. You're just pretending to be strong. You must hate living in such a dump. Aren't you embarrassed to live in a place like that? Why don't you just go on welfare? That's just our storage shed. What? We don't actually live there. It's just fine as a storage place. It's just a shed, so as long as it has a roof and walls to keep out the rain and wind, it's okay. We have a proper, nice house where we actually live, so we don't need welfare. Huh? What do you mean? Are you saying you're renting a separate house just for storage? We're only renting the house we live in. We actually bought that place as a storage shed. You bought that old dump? By the way, that area is such a great location. Even that old building is worth about $500,000 just for the land. And you're saying you bought it? You got it. It costs about that much, but we had enough cash to pay for it in full. What? A lower-class carpenter paid in full? Don't say such ridiculous things. I'm not joking. I'm telling you the truth. Even if you call him a lower-class carpenter, Jack also runs a real estate business on the side. We actually own 6 apartment buildings and 30 houses in the city. Thanks to that, we can easily pay $500,000 in cash. What? Real estate business? What do you mean? I never heard about this before. Your husband, Tom, probably doesn't know either. That's right. Actually, we started the real estate business as a side job about 10 years ago. We buy rundown houses, and Jack renovates them himself. Then we rent them out or sell them for a profit. Is it really true that you own 6 apartment buildings and 30 houses in the city? We've worked pretty hard, haven't we? Fortunately, all the properties we own are fully occupied. We're getting a good income from the rent. I'd say we're quite successful. This isn't just quite successful. This is a huge success. I thought you were just a carpenter and a part-time worker, but you're running a real estate business? That's amazing. Carpentry is an incredible job, isn't it? Being able to build such a nice house with your own hands and skills. That's why I wanted to help, so I quit my full-time job. As a part-time worker, it's easier to take time off and help with his side business. So that's why? I thought you were just incapable of getting a full-time job. If anyone's incapable, it might be you, Emma. You're full of prejudice and unreasonably look down on other people's jobs. What did you just say? That's not what intelligent people do now, is it? Well, I'll be going now. I'm busy helping my husband with his work today. I need to get some tools from the storage shed.
Sarah, do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you about.
What is it? Do you need me to get something else from the storage shed?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's about our real estate business. Did you say anything to my brother Tom? I don't remember telling him, but he seems to know about our side business.
I'm sorry, I actually told Emma about it. Tom probably heard it from Emma. Was that bad?
Nah, not like we were trying to hide it, so it's fine. We just didn't bother telling anyone. Oh, so that's why. Now I understand why he suddenly contacted me in a panic.
Did he ask you to build a house for them again?
No, this time he asked me to lend him money. He said if we have so much money, we should buy a house for them.
What?
Apparently, they want to build a house worth about $1 million. But the interest and fees would be high if they took out such a large mortgage. So they asked us to pay for it in full. They said they'd pay us back little by little, even if it'd be tough.
What not selfish and unreasonable people. First, they asked you to build a house for $10,000, and now they want $1 million? And if they're gonna struggle to pay us back, there's no benefit for us.
Exactly. Of course I refused. I told them we have $3 million in savings, but we won't give them a penny.
What? You told them how much we have in savings?
Well, I just wanted to say something back after all the times they looked down on us. They've been so arrogant, and now they have the nerve to ask for money? I feel like it was my turn to brag a little. Just once, you know?
That's totally fine. I'm so tired of those two.
But let's not get complacent. We'll keep working hard together. At this point, it's more of a hobby than just making money.
You do look so happy when you're building. I love seeing you like that, and I'll keep supporting you.
Thank you for always helping me. Oh, my brother and his wife contact you. Just keep ignoring them as usual.
Got it. Sarah, are you there? Please respond. Yes, Emma, what is it? Please don't ignore us. Just listen to us for a bit. We're in a really bad situation right now. If this continues, our lives will be ruined. What's wrong? Oh, you finally replied, Sarah. Thank you so much for responding. I knew you would help us. I never said I would help you. Just explain what's going on. By the way, didn't you finally build your new house? Shouldn't this be the happiest time for you? You sound like you're in trouble. That's right. We finally built our dream house, but we took out such a big loan that our very lives are in danger. Our savings are almost gone and our debt keeps growing. What? How did this happen? We didn't want to lose you two. So we had no idea you were so wealthy. We wanted to at least build a grand house to show off. So we built a house that cost about 3 times our budget to get the upper hand over you. 3 times your budget? I heard you were planning to build $1 million house. Are you saying you spent $3 million on your new home? Yes, and our monthly mortgage payment is $8,000. That much? How can you afford that? We can barely make the payments, and now we can't afford to eat or travel, which we love doing. Going out was our favorite hobby. Yeah, I got the impression. You even spent $30 million just on your honeymoon. You were always traveling around abroad and domestically. But we can't suddenly start living frugally, so we're in the red every month. We've never been in debt before, so we quickly turned to payday loans. Now we're borrowing money from one place to pay off the loans from another. That does sound like a life-ruining situation. Wouldn't it be better to sell the house at this point? No way. I absolutely refuse. We just built our dream mansion. We invited so many friends over to show it off. It would be too embarrassing to sell it now. Then what are you going to do? Are you going to let this ruin your lives? That's why I contacted you, Sarah. Please, I'm begging you, please help us financially. Can you pay off our mortgage for us? What? Of course, we'll pay back any help you give us. We'll pay it all back with interest, so please help us. Don't you think it's more embarrassing to borrow money from the lower-class couple you look down on? Well, yes, but we can't go back now. Look, I'm sorry for looking down on you before. You're finally apologizing, but it's still not happening. I asked Jack, but he doesn't want to help you either. No way. Please, Sarah, we're desperate. Can't you talk to Jack again? Weren't you bragging about being such a power couple? I'm sure you two amazing people like you can overcome this. Sarah, please, we made a mistake. We were arrogant and stupid, but we really need your help now. Emma, you and Tom have been looking down on us for years. You've insulted our jobs, our lifestyles, and our choices, and now you want us to bail you out? I know, we're terrible, but people can change, right? We've learned our lesson. Have you really? Or are you just saying that because you need our money? No, I mean it. This whole situation has been a wake-up call for us. We realize now how shallow and misguided we were. That's good to hear, Emma, but it doesn't change our decision. We won't be helping you. But what are we supposed to do? We can't keep up with the payments. We're drowning in debt. Have you considered downsizing, selling the house and moving to somewhere more affordable? But all our friends know about the new house. It will be so humiliating to sell it now. More humiliating than going bankrupt. More humiliating than losing everything? I don't know. We've worked so hard to maintain this image. And that's exactly the problem, Emma. You've been living for other people's approval, not for yourselves. But what would people think if we sell the house? Who cares what they think? You need to do what's best for your financial health and your future. I guess you're right, but it's so hard to let go of everything we've built. Emma, a house is just a building. Your well-being and your relationship with Tom are far more important. You're right. I know you're right, but it's so scary to start over. Starting over is better than counting down a path that's clearly leading to disaster. I suppose so, but even if we sell the house, we'll still be in debt. The market has gone down since we bought it. That's unfortunate, but it's still better than continuing to pile on more debt every month. You're probably right. I just wish we had listened to you earlier. We were so stupid. Well, at least you're realizing that now. It's not too late to make changes. I guess not, but we really could use some help. Are you sure you won't reconsider? Emma, I'm sorry, but our answer is final. We won't be giving you money. Not even a loan? We'll pay it back, I swear. No, Emma, not even a loan. You need to figure it out on your own. But we're family. Doesn't that mean anything? Family doesn't insult each other and look down on each other for years, Emma. You and Tom made your choices. Now you have to deal with the consequences. I can't believe you're being so cold after all we've been through. All we've been through? You mean all the times you belittled us and treated us like we were beneath you? That was in the past. Can't you forgive us now? Forgiveness doesn't mean we have to give you money, Emma. Fine, I guess we both know where we stand now. Thanks for nothing. Emma, I hope you and Tom can figure this out. I really do. But it won't be without money. Good luck. Whatever, I guess blood isn't thicker than water after all. Goodbye, Emma.
Hey, did Emma contact you again?
Yes, she did. She was begging for money.
Well, let me guess. They can't afford the new mansion.
Exactly. They're drowning in debt. Emma wanted us to pay off their mortgage.
Unbelievable. The nerve of those two.
I know. I told her we wouldn't help them.
Good. They made their bed. Now they have to lie in it.
I feel a little bad for them, though. They're really in a tough spot.
Don't feel bad, Sarah. They brought this on themselves with their arrogance and overspending.
You're right. I just hope they figure it out somehow.
They will. They might have to eat some humble pie, but they'll figure it out.
I guess so. It's just sad to see how their choices have led them to this point.
That's life. Sometimes you have to learn lessons the hard way.
True. Well, I've blocked Emma's number now. I don't think we'll be hearing from them.
Good. Let's focus on our lives and business. We've worked hard to get where we are.
You're right. I'm proud of what we've accomplished together.
Me too. Now, how about we go check on that new property we're renovating?
Sounds great. Let's go. Jack and I immediately blocked Tom and Emma's numbers. We explained the situation to our parents and relatives, so we'll never hear from those two again. Rumor has it that that once proud power couple, overwhelmed by loan repayments, made frequent mistakes at work and eventually committed a major medical error, resulting in their dismissal. They finally sold their mansion, but by then their debt had grown about $200,000. Now they're living in a small apartment, working hard to pay off their debts.